Hello everybody, I'm Zero2 and we are continuing when we left off with all our doggies. Are you sure? No, I don't want to override a save, I want to load it. Shh, you can skip the button, we don't want to skip. With the chat and you two of us departed the clubroom and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica, of course. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have to change to grow closer to one of these girls. You have alternate motives. I will say nothing. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of the current status, and I'm sure a good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Writing a poem. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Some good maybe happen when whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, let's just talk here for a little bit. Yuri is out of my league. I don't like it anymore. Sayori and Natsuki. I both like them, so... Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by so if it goes, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I want to pick C. They are both cute. It's okay. Cute things. Tears. Rabon. Sugar. Boop. Anime. Fun. Play. Six. Colors. Bubbles. Sing. Scary change of scenery. Waterfalls. Candy, childhood, games, puppies, kitty, pain, papa, giggle. It seems it's meant to be. Hi again, Zero2. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I'll keep my word. Well, I'm back out at the literature club. Was the last to come in. Everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Zero2. I hope that's not too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making your dive head first into the literature when you're not accommodated to it? Oh, come on. Like he deserves some slack. I wrote a poem for you, so be nice. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the literature club this year. Sorry. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here to hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you're seriously having a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Monica is literature! Fiercely defended, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry guys, ZeroTwoMike always gives his best. forgives his. How did you know it was him? Give his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy homework without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Shiori, that's because your room is always messy. It's disgusting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and ZeroTwoMike can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Shiori seemed oblivious to the weird situation she had just put me in. Yes, Sayori, this is absolutely a weird situation you put me in, but just saying we can be friends. Oh, haha, Yuri, even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation as always. I don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant present, surprising present. It will make me happy no matter what. You'll make it sound weird. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want to. Alright, well here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you may enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep you attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. That is, how is this girl so attractive, unintentionally being so cute? Okay. I don't like you that much. I like Shiori, Natsuki, and maybe a little bit Monica. But Monica is out of my league. So let's go. She even picked out a book, books she thinks I would like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Yes, I'll definitely read this. Wink, wink. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everybody's seated I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled things for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Shiori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's faces is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rumbling around in the closet. Let's see what she's doing. Ow! Dang it, again, this. I hear Natsuki utter an expression sigh from where in the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs her hand. Yeah, she looks very irritated. You're looking for something in there. Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books in boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it. You figure out whether the other person understands. How do you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Thank you, please. What's that supposed to mean? I'll see. There's a long volume of manga amidst a stack of books on the side of one of the shelves. Curiously, I pull it out of one of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hands. She then turns to the box of manga and slips it into the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feeling. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Perfect, girls. It's a series view I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on the door. She pointed to the glass door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Zero2. Consider that a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out one of the first volumes of Perfect from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. A star on the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attires striking anime female poses. It's exactly new. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall, benching the window slides. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take a seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. What's that you said? I guess it's easier to be close together. You don't say that. Don't just say that. He'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scoots an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hoped I wouldn't notice. Clever girl. Just a moment. Can you still see me? Just a second, it seems my display is acting up. Let's continue, I guess. You should be seeing me now. I can feel her peering over my shoulder much more eagerly to be reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the old volumes either, now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I'm but not really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typically, slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of those since it's rare that they write to be entertaining enough to make up the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be a plot? Well, obviously, you think I would ever read, you think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I don't have yours. You're saying a lot of the beginners is about simple things. Like there's a really fun chapter where they're oblivious with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining, but later on there are all kinds of drama, like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. Just a moment. Still recording. Okay. Is so good. There are so many touching parts. Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you are talking about. Maybe I understand you. Haha. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Ah? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just mean that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. The chapter seems like it's about biking. Is that just a guess, but is there a lot of biking in the manga? Well, Atsuki pauses for a moment and she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah, why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy biking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into biking around the same time I got into manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable. Definitely not a consunder. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in biking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Close up. We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure that isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so, I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I'll always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick out a series I would like. You know what I mean? Now, we'll see you next time because that is a topic for another day. And I'll see all of you beautiful ladies and gentlemen in the next one. Bye bye!